I know you guys are like, all right already, we get it. Cancer is not a bad thing, it's just the corresponding result of certain patterns over time, like not processing hurt feelings or other emotions. And the solution is treating yourself differently. Yes, but I I think that we should talk just a little bit about children with cancer, because how does that make sense? Soul incarnated, at a certain level of consciousness, as we all do, and experiences the ramifications of that consciousness. However, I really do think that this relates more to the parent-child association. And just to talk for a moment about parenting, when you become a parent, you're interacting with that inner receiver inside of yourself. We all have a give-receive cycle inside of ourselves. So now this entity is outside of you, but it's still very connected with you. Enough said. So if a child is getting cancer, the same way your pet sometimes gets cancer, and that never happens in the wild, so it directly appears to relate to the parent. No blame, of course not, none whatsoever. This is just an understanding of our receiving part, and that's sometimes created outside of us when we have kids, tangible entity with whom to interact. So if, let's say, a person who is now a parent, evolving, and experiences, let's say stagnated emotions and processing their emotion, all of that, everything that they feel, and children are like sponges, just goes into the child. So now child has some form of cancer. So even though our first thought is how upsetting it is, this poor innocent child, that will obviously inevitably be the first reaction. Then more backing up to an understanding and the responsibility, once again, of us as parents, people who have kids, that our feelings are going to bleed into the child's emotional constitution and then therefore health. And so wrapping up, the best thing that we can do, if we are ready, we're doing our best. You don't have to forgive or treat yourself with love and respect, although it's a good way to maintain health. So we recognize that responsibility of managing our feelings and knowing that they go directly into the kids. So knowing that, that's why the best thing that we can do as parents is just process our emotions as people. Just the simple fact of understanding that we are so close to our kids, they feel everything we feel. You can run experiments like shift your attitude for one day, just within yourself, privately. Don't tell anyone you're doing it. Just watch what happens to your kid that day. Watch your kid's attitude and how much that kid lightens up. So we are really connected. So it's not an earthling mystery that a child will get cancer or have a health issue that relates directly to the people with whom he or she is surrounded. And we are lovingly doing our best, and we see the reflection of ourselves all around us. Enough said.